As Europe reopens many of its borders and airlines hope to get some business back, at Lufthansa's check-in in Frankfurt, it's clear much has changed.
Now, of course, keeping physical distance is almost impossible when you're on an international air journey. That's why Lufthansa and many other airlines have a policy of asking all of their passengers to wear masks both in the airport and on the plane.
Inside the terminal, a lot of physical distancing measures, but upon boarding, no more. Purser Mike Lauterkorn hands out disinfectant wipes, but otherwise, he says, passengers don't need to change their behavior much.
The only thing we ask the passengers that they wear the mask the whole time. Only if they drink or eat something, they can take it off.
Like many European carriers, most of Lufthansa's fleet remains idle ever since the coronavirus outbreak. The company recently secured a bailout of about $10 billion to help it survive the crisis. But our flight from Frankfurt to Porto is packed.
So as you can see, we're all sitting pretty close together, and that's one of the dilemmas that airlines like Lufthansa, but many others as well, face. On the one hand, they need a hygiene concept that works, but it also has to convince wary travelers that it's safe to get back on planes again.
Some travelers a bit concerned.
It's also a little bit scary, I think, because you never know what you might catch or not.
I'm a little bit surprised because I thought, actually based on the coronavirus, we are sitting very, very close.
Lufthansa says state-of-the-art air filters on the planes make infections unlikely.
The medicines say that more than 99% of those viruses are going to taken out by those filters.
The pilots, by the way, always have to wear masks on the ground, but never in the air, the captain says.
The face, the expressions are very important. If you communicate with your colleague, and you have some strange situation, it's good to see. Is he in fear?
Before landing in Portugal, the crew hands out leaflets on how to prevent infections, as airlines try to convince travelers that holiday air travel is possible without risking new spikes in coronavirus infections. Fred Pleitgen, CNN, Porto, Portugal.